Hi, welcome to Daily by the Yard. I'm Erin Daly. Today we're going to talk about threading both a top-loading and front-loading sewing machine. The first thing we're going to do is wind our bobbin. Now, some machines require you to disengage the clutch for you to be able to do this, which would mean you have to pull out your hand wheel or turn the clutch, which is on the inside of your hand wheel, counterclockwise. Our Bernina machine here does not require us to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my thread here on my spool pin and put my spool cap to hold it in place. And I'm going to bring my thread around my bobbin winding tension device here. And I'm going to place my bobbin here on the bobbin winder. Pull my thread and wrap it around the bobbin. Just a couple of times here. And then click my bobbin winder into place. On most machines, the bobbin winder will stop automatically when the bobbin is full, but for now, that's good enough for me. Now I'm going to remove the bobbin and cut the thread to release it from the spool of thread. And now I have a nice full bobbin to use. As you can see, the thread is nice and tight. There's no ripples or loops or anything, so this is good to use. Now, to insert my nice full bobbin into the machine, I'm going to open this trap door, and this is a front-loading sewing machine, and there's a bobbin case in here. To remove it, I'm just going to lift the lever on the front of the bobbin case and remove it. To insert the bobbin, you're going to want the thread, as you pull it, to pull the bobbin into a counterclockwise direction or in the shape of a P. Insert the bobbin into the bobbin case. Pull the thread up into this slit here and have it snap into place there. And that's the tension in your bobbin case. To then insert your bobbin case, which is loaded with a bobbin, you're going to match this arm here up with this arm here in your bobbin case and click it into place. To insert your bobbin case into a top-loading sewing machine, you're going to do the same thing as a front-loading, where your bobbin thread, when it's being pulled, the bobbin is going in a counterclockwise direction, or again, in the shape of a P, and you're going to drop it in to the bobbin case. From here, you need to get it into the bobbin case tension device, where on this machine is indicated by this arrow. I'm simply going to drag my thread through all the guides and cut it and shut my case, and we're ready to sew. Now that your bobbin case is inserted, you can leave this thread loose and your door open. To thread the top of the machine, most machines have a arrow guide for you. So I'm going to slide up around the back here. I'm going to go down into the tension, up and around to the take-up lever, come down here. This is a thread guide. There's also a thread guide up above the needle here, and then you have to thread your needle. Some machines have what's called a automatic needle threader, and I'll show you how to use that now. The trick to using this automatic needle threader is that your needle has to be at its highest point. You can use your hand wheel here at the side of the machine to get it there. Once you know you're at your highest position, pull your needle threader down all the way and stretch your thread from left to right under these two thread guides. Release the needle threader and you'll see a loop forms up behind the needle, and you can easily pull your thread through the eye of the needle. If you ever run into any stitching problems with your sewing machine, there's a couple of helpful hints that we can offer. If you ever have nesting or bunching of thread underneath your fabric, it's the opposite of what you would think. The top of your machine is not threaded correctly, or your tension is not set correctly. The first thing you might want to try is adjusting your tension to where it should be. Some machines have an A for automatic tension, or most machines should be between 4 and 6. To check that your machine is in its correct tension, when you get to this tension point of your threading, there's a way you can check it. When you go down and around for your tension, put your presser foot down and pull your thread. If you feel it get tighter, you know you've gotten into your tension device. If it still feels loose, you haven't quite gotten it in there. Try threading it again. If you find your stitching doesn't look good on the top of your fabric, there is an issue in your bobbin case. Take your bobbin out of the bobbin case and try rethreading it, making sure that the thread is in the tension. If you ever find that your machine is skipping stitches, the problem is your needle. Your needle is either too dull or it is not the correct needle for your project. Try changing your needle. To insert a needle, you simply unscrew this screw here in the needle bar, and that needle comes right out. For most machines made within the past 100 years or so, you are going to put the flat side of the needle to the back. The flat side of your needle always goes away from where your bobbin case is. Push it up into its full position, tighten that screw, and your needle's ready to go. Thank you for viewing our machine threading tutorial. If you need any help on any sewing machine, anything, please leave us a comment and we'll make a tutorial for you. For more information, visit our website. It's dailybytheyard.com. D-A-L-E-Y. Thank you.